Hey guys, in this video today, I'm going to be discussing the four main issues that I faced or the four main mistakes that I faced when I first started off trading Forex. My name is Ghislaine. I'm not a professional trader, but you can consider me that student who always pays attention in class. So this is my channel here. I just share my ideas on trading. I don't, teach or implement or ask anybody to do what I'm doing in this video. So here I just share my ideas, like I said. So the first mistake that I made when I first started trading Forex is I watched too many YouTube videos. As in, I will spend 90% of my time on YouTube from one channel to the other. So it got to one point where I got really lost, confused. I thought I was learning something. I even had a book. I was writing down, taking down notes, structure. I was drawing some kind of diagram, some kind of patterns that I was looking for in the market. Then I want extent. I was confused because I learned another strategy. And every day I kept learning new strategies. And it got to a point where I started suffering from analysis paralysis. Like when I look at the charts now, I see key levels, but at the same time, I'm trying to look at it from a different perspective, like from the ICT point of view. I'm trying to look at it from support and resistance point of view. I'm also trying to scalp the market because I don't have patience to sit in front of the charts for hours or, I just believe that as a trader, you're supposed to sit in front of the charts. And looking at these big time frames was not a plan for me. So I would now go down on the 5 minute or on the 1 minute time frame, put indicators here and there, and that killed me a lot. The second issue, like I just mentioned now, is indicators. As a trader, if you're just getting started, you should not have more than two indicators on your chart. And that should be the moving average, 50 period, and whatever moving average, but 50 period, you should use it. I use it. It's very, very good. These are the two moving averages you should have if you must have indicators, because I don't use indicators basically, because indicators do help for confirmations, but I don't really need indicators. I have my system of trading and I don't need indicators. So number three, guys, this one I'm keeping the most important for the last, so make sure you watch the video all through. The third problem that I usually face is analyzing my charts. When you draw the wrong levels, the wrong key levels, if you cannot analyze your charts, you cannot trade. Okay. I always believed in this top-down analysis sort of thing, like starting from the weekly, going down. It was so frustrating. And the moment where I discovered that if you work within the space that you prefer, you focus on that space, focus on what you're seeing, you'll be good. You need multiple time frames for entry, early entry. Let's say you make your analysis on the 4 hour, you probably need the smaller time frame to get an early entry. But I don't need early entry because I don't trade based on entry signals. I use limit orders. I use sell buy limit. So I don't really care what the market does. I just put my limit at the midpoint of my key level, and that's it. Okay, so I usually draw wrong levels. I usually get confused. I don't even know where to plot my trend lines, which line is correct, which one isn't. These are issues that I faced. Then another issue that traders usually face, okay, is when you take a trade and you take a loss, you're trying to double in on your next position. This thing, I'm not the only one. It cannot be me. No, everybody has passed through this. If you're not still doing it, you have passed, you must have done it. There's no person else has not done it. If you lose on this position now, if you just lose a trade now, yeah, especially when you're on demo or even real account, like it even gets worse when you're trading real because you just lost $50. Your next trade, your account balance has gone down like 50%. Your next trade, you're just trying to put it all in, and you're like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about Forex. Okay, I'm just putting everything. And deep down inside you, you're just hoping that market just works out, and it won't. It never does. It never does. It will suck your money. Yes. So don't double in. Stick to your risk plan. Okay, if you're risking 1%, it should be 1%. Even if you're losing, if you're in a losing streak. Rule number 4: do not be in more than like don't be in more than two positions. Don't open more than two positions per trade, unless you are trading one pair. If you're on one pair, you've opened like 5 positions on that pair, it's okay. But if you're open like 3 position, one on this pair, one on the other pair, one on the other pair, it's crazy because you can be hedging your account at the same time. Because these things do correlate. Let's say you want to buy here, you want to sell the other way, and they start going, inversely. You're going to be making money here, and the other one will be losing money. So look for the buyers, look for that trade, look for that setup that is perfect, or that's like, has a higher chance of playing out. Capitalize on that. Okay? Capitalize on that trade and take it. So I'll just show you now an example of what I just said. Day before yesterday, I made a video on my YouTube channel here, and I was forecasting. I was analyzing some pairs that a subscriber recommended me to. Then I came across Nasdaq. When I was analyzing, I saw this setup, so it was right there. I just said in the video, if you go and watch the video, you see me analyzing it. I took that trade. I took my phone and I placed the order, my limit, my sell limit, my buy limit, and I bought the market. Okay. Waking up the next morning, my target was hit. Smooth. I'll just put a screenshot somewhere on the screen. I just hope you see it. Very smooth and easy. Now, if you go on US, I think it's US 30. If you open US 30, or is it US 30 or Euro USD? No, 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 no. DXY, dollar index. There was another sell setup there. You can look at it. There's a sell at resistance. Open it right now on the 4-hour time frame. You see that sell at resistance right there. I didn't take that trade, but all of those setups were ready when I was analyzing. But I chose one. I chose the most, the one with the highest probability. I chose NASDAQ. I chose NAS 100. And I took my trade. I sacrificed the other one. That was my opportunity cost. DXY was my opportunity cost. So all of these setups did play out well. So you should watch that video. Go and watch that video. I recommend you to watch that video before you come back here. Then, now let's get back to what I was saying. So I'm going to show you now how I draw my key levels. This is the most important part. If you've stayed up to now, therefore, you're the good guy. Please subscribe. Right now, this is how I draw my key levels. Let's say the market was in a downtrend. Then the market is shifting structure. First of all, how I draw my key levels, I look for areas in the market where price has faced really, really strong rejections like this. Strong push, you look like strong impulsive push that has taken out structure. Then you want to highlight that area as resistance. But you cannot be highlighting resistance when you're in let's say you're trying to buy the market. You need support to buy the market. If you're selling, you need resistance to sell the market. So right here, we see that the market was trending downwards. I'm respecting this this channel right here, respecting this channel. Then suddenly the market broke it out. So when there's a breakout, what happens? People buy the market. You should not be selling the market when there's a breakout. So how do you want to enter this market now? When there's a breakout like this, okay? First, you measure the move, this swing point from the low to the high. Okay? You identify the midpoint of this move, this swing. When you get the midpoint, then the second step, you should write down the steps, or if you care about it, you should. But if you're already a professional, then do what you're doing. This is how I do mine. I take the midpoint, then I look across, I look towards the left here, then I see, is there any key level that is very obvious to the eyes? If there's none, I'll just skip it. But if there is, I'll highlight just like so. I'll just highlight it like this, and boom, there's a key level. Why is this a key level? Because this swing tapped right here, bounced off, broke it, and still retested it, meaning there is something special about this area, or the big boys got involved. Let me put it that way. So there's something about this area that you want to trade. You remember, these price levels it's not a specific level of price. It is an area in the market where the market, faces some kind of reaction, or it reacts to these levels in the market. You just want to be part of these moves. So after getting your midpoint, or at least below your midpoint, you want to buy as low as possible. You should not be getting buys above the 50%. You should not be buying in premium. You should be buying at discounts. You feel me? So it is either 50% or even lower than 50% under. It's good. It's high probability. Up here now, you shouldn't. So now we've gotten our 50%. We have a key level. We're looking to buy the market there. Why? Because we have a breakout from this channel here, indicating that the market wants to start trending upward. Then now we go ahead and plot out more levels in the market. We are not looking to sell this market unless we have another break to the downside. Feel me? So right now we've not seen any structural break to the downside. Structure is looking nicely and it's going up. So we need to look for another area in the market where we're going to buy the market. So where do we buy this market? I see price rejecting this area, and I see price also rejecting this area. So we can draw these two, we can plot this together like this. Then we have resistance, right? We have support right there. So what we want to see is price to break above this level, pull back there, then we get our buy right up. But if this level does not hold, pretty simple. We just wait for a retest back underneath that level, then we sell the market. Okay. So this is how I draw my key levels. Let me go on the chart right now and show you the NASDAQ trade that I took. You should go and watch that video. I analyzed this thing on my screen, so we should go and watch it. It's very important. Okay, this is NAS 100 on the 4-hour time frame. You can look at how smooth this thing is. Even a blind man knows exactly where to trade. Okay, and if you see my entry right here, see my entry is really, really early because I used the buy limit. I just placed my buy limit there, and that's it, and I go to sleep. So if I was waiting for some kind of confirmation, I'll be entering around this candle here, and my stop loss will be way bigger, and my targets will be way bigger. And most of the times, the market might just reverse at midway. So it might just reverse because if you can see here, there's also like some kind of reaction here. So if I'm buying this market, I don't want to go past this level. Okay. So I just want to make sure I'm out before the market reaches there. And that's exactly what I did. So now you can see that. Why did I draw this level? This level was formed in the market. Then the market broke it impulsively and it hasn't returned to it yet. You know, the best time to trade these levels is the first time. The first time you have, like the first opportunity, the first try is always the best try. The second try might just come and do something and break. Okay, but the first try is good. So this level here is really clean, pure. It has no competition. There's no other level to be like, oh, what if it's this one? No, it's definitely this one. Why? Because this level is below our 50%. It's below the discount area. Like this is 50% here. This is a midpoint. It's right down like, nigga, I can buy this market here. Feel me? But I cannot buy anything above here. I'm looking to sell up here, buy down here. So below this, I'm good to buy. So that was one confluence. Two, the second is this level has been formed, it has been broken, so it's gonna get retested. Then why did I'll highlight this level here as my resistance here? You can see that this market left this up, it left this top here. There's this area here. You can look at this, you can look at this high, you see this high. This high produced impulse, but it was not good enough. It didn't take out any structure. This is a structural low here. You can see there's some kind of a reaction. Price is facing some kind of rejection here. So this level failed to fulfill its obligations. It failed to break these lows. Then suddenly this high appeared and did it. So this high did the job. So this right here is my resistance. I feel like powerful people stepped in the market here to break this level with this momentum. So right here, I'm looking to sell the market, and that's exactly what happened. You can also see that the market wicked into that level with the speed of light went down. So if you've been selling here 1 to 4 hours, you would have made it. So I didn't take the sell trade. I just came and saw it. After I saw it, but I was sticking to one bias, like I told you about the market. So I don't want to have too many limits open at the same time. So there we have it. These levels do work. Okay, you have to get early entry so that you leave early. That's the key. Enter early and leave early. Stop waiting for confirmations and stuff. You just do this, and it's really, really simple. So right now, if this trend line here breaks that I'm seeing a trend line here. If this trend line breaks, okay, I think this is the trend line. If this trend line breaks, well, this is what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for, if the trend line breaks, definitely the market is trending downwards, right? So I'll be looking for something like this, back into this zone, then I sell it. Then if it comes down here, I'm still seeing another key level here. I might just draw it like this. Oh, please. I'll just draw it something like this. Then I will look for another break, retest, and I sell. Unless what we have a break to the upside. So with that said, I really hope this thing has, been some kind of I hope you've been entertained. I hope you've enjoyed the entertainment because this is pure entertainment. I'm not teaching anything. Like I told you at the beginning of this video, I'm not a professional trader. All right. So subscribe to my channel because, yeah, you just have to. Nigga, like everybody's sleeping. I'm up doing a video for you. I should just say thank you.